We have no communication between me and the father of my kids. We have totally, since 2017, we have no contact. Of which I try my best to contact the father of my kids. When I try to call him, if he hears my voice, he just hang up the phone, block my number. I left my work, I left school, I left everything just to be in Kenya to fight for those kids. I don't know where they are, what they are doing, what they are going through. Okay? That is the most painful thing today as a mother who is sitting here, crying for help, crying for justice in my own country, asking for help. My names are Saida Ahmed Rashid, mother of 3 kids, currently in Sweden, but from Mandera County. And the reason today I'm sitting here is about the pain that mothers go through in the name of crying for justice for their kids. I'm a mother who is fighting for her kids, for the custody and the access, but either way, both of them have not got any justice. Everything is in vain. The last time I saw my kids, it was 2019, and that one was by requesting, crying, bringing both advocates together to help me to see those beautiful kids. And I saw them, but it was not the way I wanted. Being monitored, being followed, as if you're going to run away with the kids, or maybe you are somebody new to those kids. We separated with my ex-husband in 2017, December. After separation, I went back to my father's residence with my kids. My son was 1 year and a half by then, and my daughter was 2-month-old baby, who is now 4 years soon, December this year, 2021, and the boy will be 6 years, December 2021. Now, after we went back having my own life with my kids, one day my ex-husband called me. He wanted to see the kids, of which I'm a mother, I understand. I had no bad intention. I had no anything between two of us. He's the father. I decided to allow him to come and see the kids. But that day when he came to see the kids, he told me we could meet in Pangani shopping center. I remember Pangani shopping center. There's an hotel called Asmara. So I took the kids there. He saw the kids. He was there with one of his friends. I remember very well. So I sat somewhere else. I gave him time with his kids to have time with the kids. To my surprise, some few minutes, I just saw my kids outside. And I was like, where are you going with the kids? He told me, I'm going with my kids. These are my kids. You decided to leave the marriage. Now go back to your father's place. You go back to your father. And I was like, these are my kids. This is not the way we agreed. You told me to come to allow you to see the kids, of which I did. So he told me that is the end. I've taken my kids. So let us meet in the court, because I've already gone to the court. Now he's telling me, let us go to the court to see now who is clever between me and you. You can imagine a mother, her kids taken away, went back home. No one was there by then. I was all alone, starting to be emotionally disturbed, traumatized. I don't know what to do, where to start from. This is a man. In case I used to know him before. He's a violent man. If in case I decided to do something, I know people will ask why I didn't report this incident. Yes, I didn't report the first day that happened because I knew he's the father of my kids, and he may change his mind to bring back the kids. I thought maybe there are friends or family who are pushing him to this extent. So I said, okay, it's okay. Let me give him time. Maybe he will change his mind. To my surprise, nothing happened. What I came to after some few days, I just got a letter. I was served from the court. You are needed in the court. So the paper was served. There was a custody. He wrote that I gave out the keys to him, this date, that date. The witnesses were there. He even wrote witnesses. I don't know where those witnesses came from. My signature was there because we used to live together. He knows even my signature. Remember, I had a lawyer that time. So my lawyer was called. He signed the papers without my consent. My lawyer, the first lawyer I had, is the one who was called. And I remember that meeting was done in a restaurant, in a hotel. So every details I just read from the letter that I was served. So my lawyer said that, okay, the mother allowed everything. His signatures were there, that I gave him permission, also with affidavit, that I gave him permission to sign those papers on my behalf. That is what he did to me, saying that the mother was outside the country. She's not available. The mother I gave him the consent to sign the papers, to sign everything on my behalf, of which I didn't give him any consent. I know it will be very sad to say this, but I know the father of my kids can do anything just to win those kids, to have those kids. Not that he loves these kids, for sure, no. He just wanna make me suffer. He just want to torture me mentally and traumatize me, only to show the powers he has. I know that lawyer was being given money to do all this so that this case could be covered once and for all. I remember by then my dad was not around. When my dad came back, I told him this incident, and my dad was like, okay, we shall do something. Let us bring the elders together to talk about this before it goes somewhere far. And I also have the evidence from elders, how many elders sat down, they talked about this issue. The man was called, and for him, he said, these are my kids, I don't care. He left the elders while they were sitting there. The way he was very rude. So the elder said, we are done with him. We can't talk to somebody who don't want to listen to us. So the elders signed the papers to show that we did our best to talk to him. We did our best to meet, but now we can't do anything. Just proceed, go to the court. Let the court help you. The first time I went to the court was to request the court to help me have, first, physical custody of the kids. Second, for the process of the passport for my kids, of which I will say this, my son had passport. That is Bashir. I gave birth Bashir in Sweden, and he had a British passport because their father is British. So my daughter was the one who didn't have the passport because I gave birth to her in Kenya, of which I was requesting the court to help me, ask him to help me make the passport. That is the main thing I went to the court, physical custody and the processing of the documents for my kids, so that I can come with my kids to Sweden, where I live, where I study, where I work. We didn't get the response from the court because this case since 2017, we don't understand what is happening. Every time it's being changed, things are changing. Imagine being in the court when your son was 1.5 and the girl was 9 months, up to date. You can imagine. Now my son is going to be 6, my daughter is going to be 4. So where is their future? Because what I know, these kids will need both of us, no matter what. First, without forgetting, since 2017, I left my work, I left school, I left everything just to be in Kenya to fight for those kids. I left everything. That is a sacrifice of a mother who is ready to lose everything for her kids. And being in that country, but you cannot see your kids. You have been told to come to the court. Okay, you are going to the court. The thing you have been told, okay, you want the access? Yes. If you want the access, deposit your traveling documents so that you can see your kids. Every hearing I go, I have to deposit my passport. I have to deposit my traveling document. The question is, up to date, I'm asking myself, me who I have a dual citizenship, a mother who is from Kenya, where today if I run away with these kids, you know exactly the background of my family, you know where you will get me. What of a father who is a British citizen, just being in Kenya with a business permit. But this person who is only, and he's having the document for my kids. If today this man goes away with the kids, be it in UK, be it in Somalia, be it anywhere, okay, whom am I going to ask this question? Is it the judge who is sitting there ruling such a thing? Or whom am I going to blame? That is the question that I'm asking. How can a mother being given condition to see her own kids? This case has been around, I think, 4 judges, if I'm not wrong. Magistrates, whatever, officers, whoever. Almost 4. From this one to this one, this one to this one. Now, whenever it comes, everybody, when they look at this case, they exactly know there is something wrong with this case. There is something totally wrong. Because I sat with different lawyers. I sat with different people discussing this issue. What is happening? And they are telling me this is a straight case. This is for a mother. This case is yours. Because even if the court is using those custody, fake custody or whatever, there's something called adoption of the process of the court. That custody was not adopted in the court. What I know the case, if it will be adopted, I have to be called. The father has to be called in the court where the judge is there to sign so that have you agreed upon the custody? Yes, we did. Give the father the physical custody. Let me have visitation. Okay? Everything must be done by a judge and by us being there together. No matter what. Even if I was in Europe, I could be summoned to come to the court so that this custody tomorrow, it won't bring problems. That document was not adopted. The court is the reason why I'm today traumatized. I'm today emotionally disturbed. Because if the court wants the best for our kids, it's just very simple. And for me as a mother, to say the truth, I know exactly what is happening. When divorce comes, people are fighting, people don't understand each other. There's people, anger. People, after being separation, there's a lot of issues, side effect, a lot that will harm those kids. For me, I'm not even willing to fight the father of my kids totally. And this message has to be to reach every person that are going through divorce. These parents, we had something together before, and still we will have something after, because they are these kids who are with us, no matter what. Now, the court, if it could give me a verdict that I will know the ruling, okay, you are the mother, because these kids, this and this came up, show me that you are doing something. Okay, the father will have the physical custody. You have the right to visit your kids, or your kids will be visiting you during the school holiday. that is okay, because I'm the mother who went to the court to cry for justice, and I'm not getting the justice from this corridor of justice. Please, magistrates, you're hurting mothers. You're killing us inside. Don't see us just coming to that court smiling, or you see us happy, or you see our face shining. We are being strong because of our kids. Remember also, you have a family. You have a daughter. You never know in future what goes around comes around. You may not be in this world one day, but your daughter to be done the same way other people are coming, mothers coming to cry in that court. But you will be gone. What legacy will you leave behind, so that you can be remembered you did the best you can? I know some magistrates, I have seen a lot of cases, mothers coming there to cry for maintenance. And because you see a mother cannot afford anything, you decide to give the custody to the father because mother cannot afford anything. If the father can afford, let him be responsible for their kids, but give that mother who carried those kids for 9 months, breastfeeded them, knows the pain that she went through in the labor room to have those innocent kids. Don't torture mothers. The thing that is failing us as parents, that we divorced each other, is we have no communication between me and the father of my kids. We have totally, since 2017, we have no contact. Of which I try my best to contact the father of my kids. When I try to call him, if he hears my voice, he just hang up the phone, block my number. I try to SMS him, okay, allow me to see those kids. How are the kids? Are they okay? He doesn't want me to know the welfare, the well-being of my kids. Well, I requested him through his advocate, through my advocate to his advocate, that I want to see my kids. It took him 2 days to respond. He said, okay, you can come and see your kids. And he arranged the time and date. I remember it was, he told me by 3 p.m. you should be at somewhere Nakumate Junction. You know the joy of a mother, doing shopping for the kids, buying, toys. You're going to see your kids. You don't know what you're going to meet or what you're going to see. So I bought something for my kids and I went to see my kids. To my surprise, he came earlier, but the kids came 5 p.m. I was sitting there at the Java. I don't know what was happening. And I was like, where are the kids? You told me 3 p.m. And I came there 2:45. Where are the kids? They are coming. Don't worry. They are being prepared. They are being done this way. And I was like, okay, no problem. As a mother, I need to see them. I have to have patience. I had 3 years waiting for them in the country that I was expecting I will get justice to see my kids. Now to my shock of my surprise, when my kids came, I saw the whole family coming. And I was like, okay, important thing is my kids. I don't care who are they, what they're coming to do. So I told him, let me see if my kids will recognize me. He told me, no, tell them you are here. And I said, no, I want to see if they will recognize me. Please don't talk, nobody to talk. I know what to do. So my kids came. They're not even seeing me as a mother. Bashir was 5 years and Hamida was 3 years, because they are turning, this year they are turning 4 and 6. So I called my son because when he left, maybe he had memory, my voice, maybe he can remember me. So I called him. He was looking at me like, who is this person? I called Hamida. Hamida was totally off because she was 9 months. She cannot even remember me. I tried singing songs to remind them if they can hear me, but too sad for me. They were not able to remember their mother. And I remember a word that my ex-husband told me. Even if you do anything to bring these kids together to you or to bond with them, you will never brainwash these kids. They know exactly where they're coming from. And I looked at him like this and I said, what did you say? Don't disturb yourself. These kids will never know you. Forget about them. So it was not easy for me to take those words, but I requested him to kindly allow me to go to the supermarket with my kids to do shopping for them before I leave, because he only gave me 10 minutes. Being there 2:45, kids coming 5 p.m., only for 10 good minutes. And he told me, you don't have time, you hurry up. So he called one of his brother, also his wife was there. And I asked him, why are you calling the whole family? And I'm only with me and you, we are going to do shopping with the kids. And he was like, do you know these are the people who are raising your kids? My question was, okay, did I ask them to take care of my kids? Because I'm still alive, very young, I can take care of my kids. I didn't ask anyone for help. He told me, you don't worry. They are the mothers, they are the everything. So if you want to do shopping for them, let's go. If you don't want, even they don't need anything. As a mother, I decided to just keep quiet, because I know even if no matter how it's hurting, I decided to go with my kids to the supermarket. Remember, the brother is the one who is holding the boy and he is the one who is holding the girl. I'm the mother, I'm just behind them. I don't know. And I'm the one going to do shopping for my kids. So I went to do shopping. I took the shopping basket. My kids were crying for this, crying for that. And the way I came to see, I'm a mother, I have this feeling. When I saw my kids, I can guarantee you those kids are totally traumatized. Those kids, even if you clean them, give them material things, give them everything, kids needs more than this. They need mother's love. They need care. They need somebody who will understand them, a person who will be there for them 24 hours. You are a father, you're working, you don't know what those kids are going through. You just come in the evening, see them, have they eaten? Yes. Okay. That's your work. You just go work, bring for them something. But there's a lot those kids need. So I went with my kids, did some shopping. I remember picking some juice, cornflakes, and he told me, don't. I'll pick for them. And I was like, why? You came here, you want to witch these kids so that you can win them? I was like, are you trying, there's a wound in my heart and you're still adding some salt in my heart? What are you expecting? So, okay, I said, okay, I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to quarrel with him. I said, okay, you can pick anything for them. Pick them, I will pay for them. I was not bonding with my kids. My kids, instead of saying mama, they are saying baba. They are running to their uncles. They are running to their stepmother. They don't even, I was like a statue. They don't know me. So when I try to call, Bashir, come, Mama, come. It's like he's looking at me, and then it's like, I want this, I want, it's like they just want something from me, but they're not even closer. They're not bonding with me. I try to hold their hands. The father is the other side coming to take them. I'm like, you gave me 10 minutes. Why don't I just have that 10 minutes only with these kids? Talk to them without you, without your family. Just sitting aside with my kids. Do something with them fun. Why are you doing this? So he told me, it's a long story, you won't understand. But you will never, ever get connected with these kids. I promise. That is exactly what he told me. I promise you, we're gonna fight. We're gonna be in court. But let us see. You're wasting your time. But let us see who is going to win this case. I didn't want to talk more. Did shopping. Paid. They were going outside. I wanted to say goodbye. Nobody's giving me attention. They just went outside. I followed them. The next thing they are telling me, okay, we are going. Can I just have a minute talking to them? At least, okay. I had time with them, hugging them, kissing them. But the kids are just joyful. They saw something new. I bought something for them. They are not even so much into me. And I was like, it's okay. Just go to your dad. Go home. They went. They didn't look behind. They didn't know who is this person. That is my worry now. As they're growing up, I don't know where they are, what they are doing, what they are going through. Okay? That is the most painful thing today as a mother who is sitting here, crying for help, crying for justice in my own country, asking for help. But there's a judge that I think they are to, with the father of my kids' advocate, with the judge, they were in the same school together. So whenever that judge will handle this case, he will say case 1537 of 2017. The judge will look at, and I'm the only parent who used to go to the court. The father was not coming. Despite me having the advocate, despite him having the advocate, I was available to show the court that I'm the mother who left everything for my kids, sacrificed my life, my future to have those kids. So when the judge will look at this court, he's like, he looks at the file and he's like, okay, we will listen to this case later. It's like it is nothing for him. It's just something small. I will be looking at him. I look at him like this and I'm like, what is happening? I just need to be sure I'm going to see my kids on Saturday. After other cases, he will come and say now 1537 of 2017, the mother to deposit the passport. It is on Friday. I have to deposit on Friday. When will I get the verdict to see my kids? They have to come and confirm that this passport is there so that they can allow me to see my kids. The weekend goes like that. No chance to see the kids again. I'm a mother. I have freedom of movement. If you take all my documents there, I need to go. Maybe those documents, I have to travel somewhere else. If you take all those things there in the court, what are you thinking about a mother? Am I a slave in my own country? I gave my father of my kids, not twice, not the third time. I think 3 times I gave him opportunity for us to sit down and work on this to co-parent together. I even requested my advocate to write for him now. Just have the custody now. No issue. Have the physical custody. Allow me just to have my kids over the holidays. If they are closing for 2 months, kindly, I'm ready to come and pick my kids. Come together, have fun with my kids. Because these kids have extended family again. They have my own family. They have aunties. They know nobody from my family. Is that the way my ex-husband wants our kids to grow up in future? And I tried to sit down with him and ask him, now, these kids are growing. And you brought somebody else in the family. That is your life. But don't you think it's very important, because these kids are Muslim, they need to be raised in a religious manner? He doesn't think. In short, my ex-husband is not into those kids. He is into just depressing me. Nothing else. Remember, I'm not asking for maintenance. No, I'm not asking for maintenance. And I told him, I don't need your maintenance. I need these kids. He doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to co-parent. He doesn't want to do anything concerning these kids. Him is like, you just go have another family, give birth to other kids. Am I going to have another good kids more than this? My kids are still the same. Why only Saida cannot raise her beautiful kids? I can raise my kids. Be it with condition you are giving me an access. I have no problem. I just need to bond with these kids. Where are they? If today anything happens to my kids, I will blame the court, the judiciary system that is happening. It is injustice to the mothers. I need my kids by my side. I don't need them when they are grown-ups. I don't need them when they are 20, 15, I don't know how many years. I need them right now. Now is when I've not moved on with my life because of those innocent kids. Now I'm back. I'm working. I'm doing everything possible. I will, even if the court will need, I know court even requested a mother to show every evidence that she can sustain her children. I showed them the paper I'm paying tax, where I'm working, my own house, my car, everything that makes a suitable mother to take care of her kids. And as I'm saying today, the greatest lesson also, today I got the courage to come out and talk, open up, because there's a lot of people going through, mostly in my Somali community. I will repeat again, my Somali community. Mothers are going through a lot, but because of culture. If the kids belongs to father, give to the father. That's exactly what we are being told. Girls out there, come out, speak, say what you have in your mind. Have that courage to face your fears. Baba Bashir, I have nothing against you. We are all grown-ups. Time is going. Nobody's gonna be young again. If you truly love those kids, don't look at my side or my suffering. Me, I'm good. The thing is, if you are seeing this message, please, and you truly love your kids, think about them. Just let us co-parent. Let us help each other. You are older than me. I know. You are the person who's supposed to sit down and tell me, Saida, this is not the way we are doing. But because now you are not reasoning, I want to reason with you as a parent. Let us co-parent. I have no issue with you. Allow me to have my kids. Allow me to raise my kids. Allow me to have those beautiful moments with them. Hamida and Bashir, I know one day, one time, you're gonna see this. I don't know what you're going to be told by your parent about your mother. Maybe they said, I left you, I threw you away, but the truth will come out one day, one time. You're too young now, but there's a time you'll come to understand. If I get you, I'll thank God. And if I won't be able to have you with me, as a mother, I will pray for you. I will wish you nothing but the best wherever you are. But I know one day, one time, I don't know when, but one time, we're gonna meet. We're gonna understand. And when you come to understand this issue that happened between me and your father, don't take him wrongly. Let something that happened between me and your father not to distract you. We love you. Also, your sister, Suhaila, she does ask for you every single day, but I don't have an answer to give it to her. She wished to see you. Suhaila, your elder sister, wished to see you, but I have no answer to give it to her. But I hope we're gonna meet together one day, one time, and I will explain to her what happened in future so that she can understand. She's very young to understand. My children, be safe for me. I love you. But in case I be alive, I'll be here waiting for you. By any chance, I will never see you again. Maybe I die. Just pray for your mother. Know where she is. She loves you so much.